Yes, y'all. Welcome to
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
If you have opinions or queries you wish to share, we have multiple ways to be reached. The email address for the show is podcast@stayscrunchyandmilk.com. On Twitter, it's at skimpod, SKIMPOD.
Stays Crunchy.
And if you're feeling froggy, go on and jump into our voicemail line at 216-3028-POD. That's 216-3028-7763. The show can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and as always at our website, stayscrunchyandmilk.com.
Stays Crunchy.
Please rate, review, subscribe, and share the show on your own social media feeds. And if you want to get at us directly, feel free to reach out via our personal Twitter.
Stays.
It's at Tatum216, Lunchbox2099, The Real ODP, and I'm your host, Tabrail713.
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
Have you, at this point in your life, thought, I should have really encountered more Quicksand by now?
No. I live in a city.
Yeah, I figured if there was Quicksand, they dealt with it like 100 years ago.
Like the worst case scenario is just like you walk in, you're going on a hike, and you like getting some extra mud that's like that fit tight on your boot, and it suck your shoe in. Mm-hmm. But I haven't encountered that in many years.
I would think that like if I get into Quicksand, I'm gonna die. It is what it is.
So, just as
I don't have a whip, I can't get out.
Okay.
Just as one, I have not encountered as much as I thought I would in my life. Two, I don't know if it's as dangerous as cartoons have made it out to be.
I think it's the latter. I don't think it's dangerous as people made it out to be. I think Quicksand is like, you know, like one of those things was like, you don't really know about it, so like, ignorance is almost bliss. Or at this point, it's like, hey, we could put this in as a plot device.
Oh, it's Stays Crunchy Milk. It's episode 272. Back in the saddle. We had that recording like 2-3 weeks at this point. But also,
We haven't recorded in a week and a half.
at this particular venue,
Oh, I thought you meant in general.
I don't know. But we recorded like 3 that week, if I'm not mistaken. The last time we did record, because you know what I'm saying, we did like 2 a days. Well, not 2 a days, but you know what I mean.
That's why I thought it was good to take a week off.
Yeah.
Quit forcing it. Get a little break.
But we back in the saddle.
Disappointed.
In that logic?
No.
To be back
Just
in the saddle.
thinking that Kevin Sorbo deserves another try. Probably doesn't. He probably did something.
The thing about that, though, is whenever I reply like that at work, I immediately think of that GIF.
Yeah.
But, like, GIFs don't play in our office email. So whenever I have to send, like, just the stationary one, and it just doesn't give the same effect.
And maybe you should, move your... I appreciate how Instagram now has GIFs now, and, you know, you can sometimes send them in a text form. So... that disappointing one is pretty good, but it's not. I don't have it saved on my phone. I should find it. But there's so many other good ones though now.
I truly feel like the GIF game has been just on fire this week. Been coming across some good stuff. The whole Rondo spitting in my man's face, and still, for the record, saying he didn't do it, even though literally we got you on tape, baby.
What he said was he had his mouth guard in, so if any spit came out, it was on accident.
Yeah.
That he was trying to talk with the mouth guard and that he wasn't trying to spit on Chris Paul.
You saw that video.
As a person
I
who
saw a dude with his hand on his hips, like, just mouthing stuff. I didn't see a dude who would, like, spit on another dude who was ready to get these hands. I kind of believe Rondo in this situation. Mostly, too, because I know Chris Paul's, like, his good guy image is bullshit.
I never thought of him as a good guy, so I don't.
He does these State Farm commercials, and he's like head of the NBA Players Association and shit like that.
Yeah, you need a heartless motherfucker at the head of the Players Association. That's real talk.
I'm just saying, Chris Paul's got a little more like. There's a little more in that depth. I mean, like he was ready to go into the Clippers locker room last year and start like a fight.
I'm saying
after the game.
They got a video that they zoom in on that motherfucking mouth, and you definitely do that little his cheeks suck in. And then he fire spit out. That motherfucker spit on that motherfucker. It's not even a believing situation.
I mean,
it is
Rondo's got the history against him. I agree with that. But all those other times, too, he owned it. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I called that ref a F word. You know,
he did get a little suspension for that, too.
And he kicked that dude in the face or whatever in college. I'm just saying, like, I tend to believe if Rondo spit on him on purpose, he would own it. Be like, yeah, I spit on Chris Paul.
Okay.
Fuck that motherfucker.
I'll flip it another way. He definitely spit on that dude, but I'm gonna go with maybe he didn't do it with malice.
I just saw a dude over there looking at our conversation. That's why I started to spit louder.
We talk about spit what?
How dare he sully the good name of Chris Paul?
Well, it's just been a delight all week long.
I love his State Farm commercials.
The one with Lil Gabe was great. Man, dropping dimes.
Jumping downs.
That's gonna be Kevin Love's claim to fame outside of like that one NBA defensive stop.
I don't think Kevin Love's gonna ever have a claim to fame.
Nah, man, people love dropping dimes.
Yeah, man. Some people.
Oh my gosh. I am salty about the teams that are in the World Series on both counts, on both sides. But there's no way so they can just lose and I can be happy. So I don't know what to do with that. Like, fuck the Dodgers.
I didn't even know the Dodgers were in until yesterday.
Fuck the Red
Last
Sox.
I knew the Brewers were up 2-1.
Yeah. Well,
It's pretty funny how the lack of LeBron in our town is just like dampened our spirits. Like I mean, I don't know if it's just everything in general, but I just don't care like about anything. I hope the Warriors win this year, because I just feel like, you know, why, you know, with everything else in life, we just letting the bullshit roll downhill. Just let it finish roll, and then I can come out of my cocoon in 2020.
okay.
2019, because I got to vote, but you know, just let shit finish rolling downhill. No, 2020. I'm right.
Yeah.
Anywho, I don't give a shit.
Apparently.
I can't root enough for LeBron to like. I can't stay up to 10 o'clock watching these fucking games. I'll be tired. You know, I had my one night, my This Is Us night. That's the night I stay up late. And last night I did something I never did before, and it was very successful. And
Slut shamed your girlfriend?
No, that wasn't. First
like
of all,
3 nights ago, I thought.
and I didn't, like I said, I didn't slut shame her. I shamed her. She was sitting in front of the heater, in front of the heat vent, with the heater on, with shorts on. Because I sent the on Instagram, like, if you go through this checklist.
I do remember seeing that.
Yeah, she didn't have on long pants or socks. So her argument is fruitless. Moving on with the story.
I just found it funny though. She's like, he did it to me in front of our son, or my son.
First of all, if he wasn't there, one. Two, I had a conversation with him, like just the other day in the car. I was like, you know, talking about things he likes. I was like, I know you like sitting in front of the heater with mama. She's like, no, I don't. I like sitting in front of the heater by myself. I don't want to share with mama. We gotta get him. I mean, it's funny to talk about it, but I gotta knock him loose of that. That mom, dad that's better than mama shit, because he gonna start getting me in fucking trouble. You know, when I ain't got nothing to do with they beef. You know,
Gotta stop flipping them cars on the side.
I don't do that no more. I haven't done that in a while. Like I don't sleep in cars no more. Anyway.
Here's the Hot Wheels. Remember who loves you.
Yeah.
Gabe's oldest rides with his wife. Like, I ain't trying to holler at you, daddy. I'm over this way.
Yeah. I'm definitely the Snoop Dogg in this Tupac Biggie beef. Have nothing to do with what they're doing with each other. So, like, he'll just be like, just random shit like that, say I'm better at.
I don't mean to cut you off, but there is a guy in here that looks exactly like I did 2-3 years ago. He even has the same shirt that I own. He has a giant beard, brown hair,
Yeah.
bigger dude. It is my doppelganger.
You do have that shirt.
I do.
You need to have a talk to him like, you want to look smooth? Come on over here. But I did something last night that I've been trying to do for years. I was never successful at it. And last night, it finally happened. I made some good scalloped potatoes, and they taste amazing.
What was your technique?
Well, first,
You didn't bring any in?
oh yeah, I brought some for me. I know I didn't bring more in. If we got some more left, I'll bring some.
I know there could be no more left. If
Well-
it's good and there's limited quantities, it's gonna bogart that shit.
Well,
I'm
see-
sorry, Ching Ching is gonna bogart that shit.
Well, she did like it. She said it tasted like Stouffer's, which to me is an insult, but coming from her is
People like us, that's high praise. This is all we know.
Yeah, she's definitely a person who enjoyed school lunch, and I was just like, this is fucking garbage. And she fucking loved it. Like, that was her jam. Like, Salisbury steak, corn, and mashed potatoes.
Fucking right, son.
Yeah.
Mexican pizzas till I die.
It don't matter what it is. Soggy fish, bring it on. She loves it.
Dude, like,
Macaroni and cheese.
it's what we grew up on. It's what we knew.
Oh, I hated that shit forever. But anywho, like, it was good. Like, all these years, I guess I let the potatoes boil. Like, I've tried it many different ways. It didn't work out. This time, instead of cutting it in thick in circles, I cut it in triangles. Then I boiled it for like 10 minutes. And then instead of having an oven on high, I only had it on like 250 and let it cook.
Okay.
I put a little, like a tablespoon of cornstarch in the roux instead of flour. It tastes beautiful. And then I cut up. I forgot where I was listening to some podcast where they're talking about, working with green onions and how, I use the bottom, the white half for cooking and the green half for garnishing.
Okay.
And so I cut up green onion in there and put it in the roux. Let it get some oniony schoolhouse flavor. And it turned out well.
Congratulations on.
I'll probably never be able to do it again because it was a bunch of random cheeses.
But you caught your white whale.
Sure, once.
Once is all it takes, man. Some people search their whole lives and never get that kind of achievement.
Sure. I guess I achieved almost possible. I could have just got a box.
Almost, you made it.
I could have just got a box and made it perfect.
Like Kevin Garnett, possible is nothing, right? Yeah,
Anything is possible.
Oh. 361 degree shoes.
I mean, all that is a turn and then a little bit to the right.
Yeah, like
Or left,
360.
depending on your orientation.
Yeah.
Southpaw style Rondo. Came with the left.
Yeah, fuck Kevin Love.
What?
He ain't like Kevin Love since we got him.
He has this love affair with Andrew Wiggins, who ain't done shit.
I don't have a love affair with Andrew Williams. I just don't like Kevin Love.
We got a ring, baby. Let it go.
Well, yeah, we got a ring. We don't have any more. Kevin Love is just like, every time I see him on the court, I was like, man, this dude is trash. I was just like watching the game like mad the other day, like because he didn't show up to play for the game I was saying because it's a preseason game. You the flagship of the franchise, baby. Where was you at? You ain't even come out and say hi to nobody. You the kid's not a baby. Kevin No Love is more like it. He don't get no love from me.
That is fine.
If I see him out in the streets, I won't hit him, but I'm like, man, I don't like you that much. I don't think you're that good. I don't think we. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna tank this season anyway. But did you hear Kobe might play again? He's like, if they if the Lakers lose 5 in a row, I might suit up. I want to see Kobe suit up again. I hope they lose 5 in a row.
What is he, like 44 now?
Don't matter. Kobe went overseas and got them.
Kobe's definitely younger than me, and I'm 43. There's no way Kobe's 44 years old. How old is Bean?
All right, Kobe Bryant was born August 23rd, 1978. He is 40 years old.
All right.
He can do it. He got them stem cells from overseas. So, I think Kobe could do it. I think
It's
Kobe.
like Jordan coming out of retirement for the Wizards.
The Wizards, Michael Jordan wasn't bad.
Wasn't good either.
He was the best one on the team.
No, Sunday Ty Lue.
He was the best one on the team.
And they had Kwame Brown.
They had Kwame Brown. I remember some of the rumors came out behind him, dogging Kwame Brown. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Kobe would do good if he came back. Like coming, I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't mind coming off the bench.
I saw like I don't feel bad. One, because I know like the Lakers are going to lose some games early because that's how it goes with a LeBron-led young team.
Yeah.
You go through your growing pains where the rest of them learn where to stand when LeBron wants to throw them the ball. You learn how to give LeBron the ball at the top of the key and have him drain 20 seconds off the shot clock, and then hot potato the ball back to you with no time left, and then have him yell at you because you didn't get the shot off. Like, you go through those growing pains. So, yeah, they're going to start out with, like, a couple losses. So, like, my buddy posted something on Facebook. And he's not a Cavs fan. He's not a LeBron fan. He doesn't even like basketball. But it was, like, the LA Times article or, like, headline or whatever. It was, like, Le Choke. Because, like, LeBron missed, like, 2 free throws in, like, crunch time the other night.
Yeah, it's a bunch of those memes going around with a text from Kobe saying, work on your free throws. You seen that?
Nah.
When I see it, I have to send it to you.
But I guess, like, my point in all this was I don't feel bad because, like, one, he's not on our team anymore. You chose to go west, young Fifel.
Yeah.
But this is what you signed up for. You wanted to go to the big market. You wanted to be the one to resurrect the Lakers. You wanted
Do you want to resurrect the Lakers, or do he just want to be on TV and shit? Because that's what I'm seeing.
He was on TV here. They had the maximum amount of primetime, like, national.
No. I'm talking about like TV, like in movies and shit.
Production.
He was doing that shit here too. The barbershop shit was done like last year. He was had that Stars show that he produced. He was
producing that, but he wasn't in little. What's that? He wasn't in Smallfoot.
Wouldn't he have had to have like made? He made that during the summer, right?
Probably so. When
He was in that one movie that they did. Him in
Trainwreck.
Yeah.
he was in Trainwreck for like 6 minutes.
First
That's
of all,
the best part of that
he was
movie.
in that, he was in longer than that. He killed that role. I was actually like, you ain't bad. You got some accent chops.
And now about to do I Believe I Can Fly Too.
He is also his production company is gonna make the next Friday the 13th movie. They literally just settled that up 2 weeks ago. The ownership rights to that.
Yeah.
The guy who originally wrote that movie got paid a lump sum. But because that product grew and blew up so much, his character blew the fuck up. He was like, y'all got to fucking pay me. And he had won a court some years ago that basically says, every now and again you got to re me up.
Yeah.
We got to renegotiate. Let's holler. And they had been fighting so long that nobody knew what was going to happen next. And they just got it finished like maybe 2 weeks ago. Because it has been affecting the video game, which is why I know about this.
Yeah.
And then this morning I saw it announced that his production company is going to do the sequel.
I can't wait to see little LeBron in the movie, running from Jason in the woods and then dunking on him. The scary movie genre has really, really changed over the years. Like, I remember when I was little, they were like more funny.
Are we about to get hit with a copyright?
Probably not. and like more campy. Like, I just remember Child's Play being kind of funny, and like, Freddy Krueger went from scary to Waka Waka real quick. It was. I mean, I enjoyed it back then. I don't think since I think like Cabin in the Woods, I don't think there's been like many.
I've always heard about that. I've not seen it. What's special about Cabin in the Woods?
It's funny. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's good. Maybe I should watch it again before I talk about it. But I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I do own that on Blu-ray. I don't really own many Blu-rays anymore, but I do own that.
I kind of want to see it. I gotta watch something. Scary per se. I figure I just watch Shaun of the Dead.
You never seen it before?
No, I love Shaun. I own that movie. I got a fucking beautiful steelbook of that movie. I love that movie. But I just figured I'd watch that for my little.
I thought that was an odd suggestion that night. I was looking for suggestions, like to pull that out. I didn't realize that was your favorite.
Oh yeah, that's like that what's known as the Cornetto trilogy. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That the like World's End and all that shit.
Yeah, it's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. Yeah. So that's the Cornetto trilogy.
The only one I've seen is at World's End.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
Well, if we come together, form like Voltron.
You know what I'm saying?
Like in the words of Baby Cakes, a 2-person Voltron.
I go take you to Mitchell's, get your ice cream, we'll sit and watch it. I just knock it all out at once. Just blow that strike.
Yeah, we'll dip out on your kid after halftime, and you can go take me to get ice cream, and then put me in for a nappy nap.
I gotta go get his what's called
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to direct me on that too.
It's so easy. You'll be like, oh, okay, I know what you're doing, but I got you, no doubt.
I watched that night, though we were talking about the Halloween suggestions.
Yeah.
I ended up watching Hocus Pocus, which was pretty much a given from the rip because I hadn't watched it yet this year.
Yeah.
And then I watched this movie on Netflix called Terrified.
Okay.
It was this clown. I like that art. It's very mosaic. There's this clown named Art the Clown. And it's just a slasher movie.
Yeah.
But as far as slasher movies goes, you know, they can be like really crappy looking, low budget, kind of. This one was creepy, but well done.
Was it creepy and spooky?
The Haunting of Hill House. I keep hearing how good it is.
I wanted to watch.
Is that a show or a movie?
It's a show.
It's a show.
Yeah.
I wanted to start the other night, but I didn't get around to it.
Yeah.
So like, it's definitely something I want to check out. Maybe I'll do that like this week.
Yeah, I'm currently watching Making a Murderer Part 2. So after that, I told the lady who sits behind me at work. She suggested Suits, so I'm gonna watch Suits next.
I like Suits. I'm like 2 seasons behind right now. Just I don't know. Like I got me watching normal TV. I kind of fell off on that.
It's unnecessarily long. You feel me? Like when they be doing it, because they do them 22, 23 episode seasons, man.
Suits? No, Suits is always like 12 or 13.
Oh, it's like a cable show?
Yeah. Suits is on USA.
Yeah, it's on USA.
It's a short one. But the episodes are like, it's an hour-long show, so each episode's like 40-some minutes without commercials.
Yeah, I'm an adult. I can take 23 episodes. I get tired of like for example, how Insecure only got 8 episodes. What the fuck? I could take 2 more episodes at least.
They should be doing 10. They should be doing 10, that's for sure.
Like,
I actually don't like they don't get them 10. But
I think what was it? Transparent only had like 6.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that like short form storytelling. Like especially like okay, first of all we're gonna cut it down to 22 minutes. Then you get 8 episodes. I'm like, am I a fucking baby?
It feels hard.
Is this Blazing a Monster
like,
Machines?
It feels hard to get committed to it at that point.
I don't think so.
That's part of the problem I have with like Silicon Valley. Is it's like it's here, you get into it, and then it's just gone for like fucking ever.
I think
they do. The HBO shows do have way too much time off between. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think like I'd rather watch it. Like I like This Is Us. Like every week, it's like especially like with This Is Us. Like Lunch said, you can't get committed to the episodes when it's only 22 minutes. Then it's like I gotta fucking watch this shit again because I forgot all about it. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I haven't even finished Ballers, and I was like,
I can sum up the whole season for you. It's on, it's off, it's on. What the fuck happened? It's on again. It's off.
I mean, I watched like probably 6 of the episodes in the season because this season like this one's short too.
It was like 10 episodes.
Yeah, it was short.
Yeah, I was watching the last episode and I didn't even realize it was the season finale. I was like, oh, it's not happening anymore.
The last thing I remember was The Rock was like trying to bang this high school kid's mama, so that he could like do a dirty deal on the side with the kid for a sports network.
Yep. And the mama was Joy Bryan, and she looking thick.
She was looking good. I didn't know who she was, but she was looking good.
Mm-hmm.
And she could cook in the show, and she had pie.
Yeah, I'm just so like I'm enjoying some of the like the Netflix shows where it's like, you know, a little bit longer.
Wow.
I'm disappointed that Orange Is the New Black is leaving.
Iron Fist is gone. Luke Cage is gone.
Yeah, everything. It seemed like
There was. I watched a YouTube video where they were talking about how it might be because like the Disney Netflix contract's coming to an end, so they're just cutting bait now, so it's not so drastic later.
Yeah, I kind of feel like also with some of the Netflix shows, like every week it was something new. Every week it was like bow, 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 bow. And kind of just like it's been really fizzling out lately. Like I'm paying more money. Y'all got the money. Where the shows at?
Well, Castlevania come back the week we record this, and I'm pretty hyped about that because they doubled the order, so it's 8 episodes of Castlevania, so I'm pretty jazzed off of that. I want to watch that Halloween cooking show. Matter of fact, I might sit with the kids tonight and start that.
Yeah, I started that the other day.
Yeah,
it's like Pee Wee Herman mixed with
cooking.
Yeah, cooking.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I want to watch that. That looks pretty cool. What is it? Suspicious.
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Yeah, that looks dope. I want to watch that. So it's a couple of Jones coming down the line on the Netflix queue that I'm like, yeah, I want to get down with this. Not a lot of movies I'm hyped for the rest of until later in the year. Like, what the fuck is
Netflix wise or just in general?
In general, what's coming? I forgot what's coming toward
Fantastic
Christmas.
Beasts and Where to Find Them Part Dose.
I can get out with that, but there's something
Crimes
coming.
of Gyllenhaal or Gyllenhaal.
Okay, so
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Bumblebee. I want to see that movie, but I'm not like hyped for Bumblebee. I just like I want to see Bumblebee.
Oh, they're the Great British Baking Show.
Yeah.
They're doing the beginnings. Like I guess they're going back to the older episodes on Netflix.
Cool.
Deuce Bigelow.
They made another one of those?
No, it's just Deuce Bigelow.
You can watch Deuce Bigelow if he was on Netflix currently. What I have enjoyed as I've watched this particular season of Bake Off, because it's Bake Off. I don't care what they say. Just because it comes to America, they got to change the show to some bullshit. Is that unlike the PBS cut where they took out the documentary part of the program, they leave it in now that Netflix just got it themselves. Now they didn't bought it straight out, and so that's a part that was a part of the show in England. If you watch it, they'll stop and be like, "Yeah, let's teach you about the history of this fucking pretzel." You know what I'm saying? And why we got y'all punk asses making them. And they would take that out in the Netflix versions. I mean, the PBS versions that Netflix originally had. But now they're buying it straight from Channel 4 themselves, and they leave it in. I like that. I like that addition of just a little bit more information. I think Bake Off. There's a season of Bake Off going right now, like a new season. We won't get till probably next year.
They should do a different style of Bake Off where it's just two people competing to see how high they can get.
According to Canada, that could be in Canada.
Not even gonna lie to you, that is a good goddamn idea. It ain't gotta be two people either. It could just be whatever. But
this is Bake Off.
Yeah, bruh. I was just reading a story how Massachusetts is about to open up their first marijuana store. Like, in fact, first marijuana store on the East Coast, first across the Mississippi, on this side of the Mississippi. Every number of things about to go down. Because
it's just amazing though that like in a few years. That store's slogan could be the oldest marijuana shop this side of the Mississippi.
So, when is that going down? Are they in the process now?
It became legal in recreational marijuana became legal in Massachusetts. I want to say the beginning of this year, and they voted on it last year, so it became legal, if I'm not mistaken, in January. So the store opens up here any week now. So that's actually going down quite soon.
Wasn't it supposed to open up where you live at?
Those are medical dispensaries, and they are supposed to be open actually by now. I thought they were supposed to be open here in October. Maybe they got, who knows? You know, this state be weird, so they'll push stuff left and right. But it's two in my city. I didn't realize that. There's one on either end of the town. So
Well,
most of them, because Cuyahoga County has, I think, 4 stores total, and 2 of them in my town. I'm like, okay, that's what's up.
yeah.
It's one right at the border, so you know what I'm saying. You cross into the city from 117th, you right there. Go get your weed, or the other border, crossing the Rocky River, and come get it from that side. So all can come and pay their taxes to my city.
Yeah, I hope they have fun.
Hey, I can't knock the hustle, bro. If I've never been an anti.
I can fuck weed.
I guess.
I mean,
unless I'm profiting off of it, then yay weed.
I mean, you might be able to open you up a dispensary.
Who knows what our 401k we definitely would be integrating with it as the time goes on. So you might be.
Hopefully, I'm still employed at that point.
Yeah, that is always the goal, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, man, it's a very relaxed situation here. I'm full as a tick right now. The ice cream really did put your boy over. I had ice cream. I don't know if you knew that, my listener, but yeah,
They knew.
It was delicious and life as well. My daughter goes to her first dance this Friday. I'm pretty hype about that. It is pretty much, what was it? Like,
Isn't that like past her bedtime?
It is from 6:30 till 6:30 to 8:30. So literally just a bit.
She's gonna be falling asleep like during Last Dance.
Yeah. So Yeah, it's both her first dance and Xander's last game of the season. So the last marching band situation, he'll be out on the field. So it's like I got a lot of parenting to pull off Friday. That I'm like, whew, it's going down. That's why you got you a good partner. Get out there and handle business in the streets with you, cause bruh, this go round. I'm weak, but it's been she had some little knucklehead boy fucking with her enough that I was like, go to that school right now to my girlfriend, and she went to the school to handle it. Yeah, they said it was taken care of, and then the other day she came home and said he was fucking with her some more. So I went to school yesterday morning and was like, I literally was like, I don't want to be in these streets having to beat up on no middle school student. And the vice principal was like, and I wouldn't want you to. He goes, I talked to the boy, I talked to the parents. Your kid is not the only one who had a problem with this little child. I guess he's not understanding what's going on here. So we gonna clear it up, and they don't gotta worry about it. I go, that's fine. I go, for right now, here's what I'm going to suggest. I go, my son goes to high school. I go, he's just a freshman. Don't worry, I'm not sending like some bruise up here. I want her to hang back just a little bit, and that way when she starts walking, they can just link up and they can just walk home together, or at least just be in range. That's what I told Zed. I'm like, I want you just in the circle. So if that little motherfucker around, or you see your sister, you can be like, I'll just pause right here and make sure everything is okay. Ooh. But junior high bullshit, man.
Oh yeah, junior high is a magical time where it's like you got these. And they could be in the same grade. Mm-hmm. You got these kids who are like almost there, and then you got those kids who are still down here, and like everybody ain't caught up yet. Like, you know, everything is it's a weird time.
It is both terrible and awesome at the same time, and that's the worst. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on what you're doing, like, you know what I'm saying, if you have matured enough, junior high could be a good time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you have not, it's like you're a kid amongst grown-ups. It almost feel like, you feel me? And it's like, it's just uncomfortable as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know what this knucklehead is about. I don't want it to beat up on a junior high child.
You can at least throw some eggs at him.
I would hope that you could win that one.
You know, who knows? You know how these junior kids, they coming out bearded up.
The thing I saw the other day about the kangaroos, it got me thinking, man. Like, if I had to fight a kangaroo, let alone 5, would I be able to do it?
I don't think anybody wanted with a kangaroo.
I'm just saying. I figure you got that work. Like, if you did,
I feel like I could get one.
I feel like the math plays out in our part.
The math does not play out in our part. With this nigga can go on the back of his tail. I'm
explaining to you why.
He does have the range.
They can't all be grown kangaroos.
Okay.
They can't all be young kangaroos. So that leaves basically, if the math plays out, if the technique works out, it should probably be one real hard ass kangaroo that you got to put that work with.
I mean, I don't know. Kangaroos is just number one on my list. Like over a tiger, over a gorilla, over a bear. Animals that one fuck with.
You ever seen a video of motherfuckers? They playing tug of war with a lion, and it's like maybe 10 big shag motherfuckers trying to pull a rope from one lion, and he is beating them, besting them real hard. It's like, don't fuck with a lion.
Yeah, I just feel like, a lion will probably just eat my ass, but a kangaroo.
Some people are into that.
I just think a kangaroo is gonna beat the fuck out of me, and I'm just gonna be like,
look, man.
I've seen that shit. I seen that video where that dude go back and help his dog from getting his ass whipped by a kangaroo,
and he just punches the kangaroo in the face. But it just stuns him, and then the kangaroo is like, motherfucker.
Yeah, kangaroo. I've seen some of those old-timey films with the kangaroo and a man be fighting.
You got to work the kangaroo body. I'm telling you. You work the kangaroo body, man. And then if you come with that uppercut, snap that head back. You got this, man. You got this, champ.
Man, that dude has been a vegan his whole life. He's does nut but cardio. I'm not fucking with a kangaroo. A kangaroo.
We have to turn a couple to our side, so we can put our smaller people in the pouches and infiltrate the ranks.
Maybe.
This is why
I got the idea when you said small runners, like vegans. Yeah, those guys are usually tiny. We can easily fit one of them in a kangaroo pouch.
And this is why I thought by now I would have encountered way more on Quicksand. I'm just saying. Cartoons live. And that's this episode. Our missing man is, of course, at the real ODP. Send him some love. It's all to the good. That's Tatum 216. That's Lunchbox 2099. I mean, it's Hero 713. You have just been podcast too.
And this is gonna be your show art. Look at that motherfucker. That's a male kangaroo.
I hear looking swole.
Yeah. Like this dude on hind legs, it look like a fucking beefcake. This dude is swole.
Yeah,
as
you
fuck.
gotta fight 5 of them.
That's all lean
You don't have to
muscle.
fight 5 of them. Quit doing the math that way. You know that's not how statistically that'll work out.
Okay, just another random picture. That's just another one.
That dude does not miss chest day.
Why they all
Yeah.
why they all sitting there posing like this now?
They all propose like Gorgeous George.
You had just been podcast doing
Oh
like
my
you
God.
loved it. Peace. What is going on there?
He's on all 4.
Hey, what happened to you? You used to be beautiful.